Hey everybody, John Foss, CW Twin Cities. Very excited and honored to be talking with the one and only Chris Kattan about the Soviet sleep experiment.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Appreciate the time. So, what happened last night? Did you go to a bar?
Yeah,
or?
I went to a couple bars.
Okay, just checking out the Twin Cities?
I was just checking out the Twin Cities. That's what I said, and they just keep hitting me.
Well, it happens.
I know what happened.
No, Minnesota
No.
Nice does not exist.
No, it doesn't. Well, yes, it does, but up to a level.
So, obviously, this is your film makeup. What went wrong
Yes,
in
obviously.
what happens in this film that leads
Well, I was
to
trying to
this?
get out of there because I'm a prisoner
Yep.
in the chamber, and then the guard beat me.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin the whole surprise.
Yeah. Is there a lot of physical
Comedy, yes.
physical fighting and stuff like that involved here?
No, just towards the end of the movie. But in this, yeah, I stabbed somebody, and what else? I get hit. I get more beaten than I hurt somebody. Mm-hmm. So.
How did you get? I mean, we're in the middle of Minnesota here.
Yes.
You're a big, famous, very successful actor.
Thank you.
Comedian.
That's nice
What
of you.
brings you here to the middle of the country?
Well, I was my brother actually. His name's Andrew Joslin, and he's doing the music for this movie, and he told me about the project, and it sounded like, and then they were like interested in in me, and I was interested because it was a drama too, and I haven't done drama. I've done drama in a couple times, but I haven't done one like this dramatic. So, so it sounded appealing, and I read the script, and it sounded like. And they wanted to shoot it here because of the all the snowy scenes, but there's no snow in this scene. Most of the movie's not in the snow. Actually, there's one scene in the snow, but I think they just wanted to shoot here because the director lives here.
What's your role in the film?
I play one of the prisoners, Subject 3. There's the number of subjects being experimented on, and I think it was a true story, believe it or not, in the Soviet Union. And it was a study, and I'm just using all words that are in the title of the movie. And we slept.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So, you're obviously, as you mentioned, known for comedy, as I mentioned too.
Correct.
And now you're doing this dramatic role. Is
Yes.
this something you see going forward in your career? Is this something you just wanted to try as a one-off, or what do you think?
Yeah, it all depends what happens or what's handed to me. Yeah, it'd be fun to do that. I was trained, or like my early age, in high school, of course, and stuff like that. I always did dramatic plays, and I always played the lead bad guy, like in The Crucible or things like that. But it wasn't until I got into the Groundlings in Los Angeles, this improv group called the Groundlings, and that where I learned how to, I learned the tools of comedy and stuff like that. So I was, it just came easier to me, comedy than drama. But I really do enjoy doing drama sometimes, a great deal.
Okay, so
Yeah.
no preference. You just kind of like doing both of them,
Yeah,
and we'll see where this
definitely
leads.
see what happens. Yeah.
Okay. So was it the script
Sure.
that appealed to you, or just working with people you knew?
Well, I didn't know anyone on the film except for my brother, but he's post this. He's in the post production part of it. But yeah, it'll probably be the first time I collaborate actually with my brother on something, if anything. But everyone else is new to me here on the show. We've been having actually the movie, but we've been having a lot of fun actually, even though it's very dramatic. We've been doing we've been stuck in there more or less most of the time, and so we've been kind of cuckoo in a way.
So kind of like people in the movie, you're going insane.
Slightly.
How many
just a little
hours you
bit.
spend in there?
So far?
Yeah.
Since we started?
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Like I'd say about 6 hours a day, more or less, for the last 2 weeks. So 6 times 14 equals, that's 70. I don't know.
Let's get the calculator,
70,
guys.
80 something, 84, 86. Is that
Wow.
right? Something like that.
That's crazy. So
86?
the
84.
so it's not all.
No, that's not right. Yeah, whatever.
You're not always doing fun things on the set. It's a lot of hanging out and waiting and.
Yeah, there's a lot of hanging out and waiting. But also one of the biggest things that I had to do was to learn the Russian accent. And you had to be really good at it because there's actually people here from Russia that are speaking in their natural accent, and so you had to be as good as them.
Was it hard to pick
So
that
that
up?
was hard. Yeah, it was, because I only had a day to do it, because the dialect coach was here when I arrived, and I didn't start shooting. I started shooting the day after I arrived. So the dialect coach came here to meet me right before we started shooting. So I only had like an hour to start learning how to speak Russian. Although I was in the Soviet Union years ago, back in 1989.
Wow.
Because I fell in love with a ballerina girl.
Really?
Yeah, ballerina girl. I don't know why I separated those words.
What was
But,
your
ballerina?
what was your experience there?
It was well. It's a little depressing because it was before, it was still like the statues were still up, and Lenin. It was Leningrad. It wasn't St. Petersburg, so it was still communist, and it was kind of depressing. The supermarkets had there's like a dead fish on the ground and like some lettuce. It was really rather, yeah, it was pretty depressing. So I
Don't
wasn't
try
there.
communism, people.
Yeah, don't try it. Or don't bring it up yourself.
Exactly.
Don't try to overrule in your own home.